David, massive win. Your reflections on that result and that performance from your side today.
Yeah, massive win. You are right. Another one. If you see the results in the last recent games, it makes it even bigger that my team is so super competitive and consistency as well in picking up points, but in picking up good performances as well. I think in ball possession we were very calm, very composed, never rushed it without creating so many clear cut chances, but we always looked in control, and I always had the feeling, okay, we should score, and gave very little. They are a threat in the transition, which we avoided. They are a threat in set pieces, and they've shown why. This was the only area where I say we had some problems, but at least we compete. This is what you expect from your team, and this is what they've done. So I think a deserved win. With the amount of pressure the opponent's manager put on this game, it was important to keep your head calm, cool the crowd down, and I think the players have done this very, very well because they kept good ball possession, long spells of ball possession without rushing it, and obviously to have a clean sheet in a game like this, good performance as well, a win, very, very good afternoon.
I was going to pick up on the word control, because I was going to use similar, and you mentioned it there, of everything that was around this game, with the pressure that Ryan Lowe put on his side, with what was at stake. The fact that your side was able to retain that control must be really pleasing for you this afternoon.
Yeah, listen, I on purpose haven't put so much pressure on this game, because sometimes it could be a big backpack for the players if you do this. So we said, come on, keep going, keep following the game plan. You have a clear idea how you like to play, and enjoy the occasion, and trust and believe in yourself. You have done so well in recent weeks and months, performance-wise, and to be fair, it looks like that they know exactly how they like to defend and how they like to attack. They have a good spirit, a good mood to work and fight for each other as well, and they are super competitive, and this is just great to see.
The moment that won it, Gabriel Sara, I mean, you're probably not surprised. I'm not surprised with the quality that he showed in that moment. I guess it comes back to calmness, doesn't it? Calmness in that moment, so late on in a game, to score a goal that decides it in a game of such magnitude.
Exactly. So this was a goal of poor quality as well. The pass, I don't know exactly who put the pass to him, because this pocket was not huge, but to put this ball into this pocket, great back foot turn, and then the composure has shown all the quality which Gabi has. Unfortunately, I think we had in the game, I don't know how many of these situations where I thought, come on, a little bit more a clear pass, a little bit more composure in the final pass, in the final touch, where we were able to create, I don't know how many clear cut chances. We missed this, but we still were always in control and never gave transition away. And this is important against Preston, because this is one of their super strengths.
Given the type of game that it was, even for the control that you had, did it feel like it was going to take something like that goal with the pass and obviously what Sarah did subsequently, that moment of magic? Is that what it felt would be required to win this game?
Yeah, but I don't know. You can win a game by a set piece like this as well. I would not say that this had to be a moment like this. I think it was, for us, it was important. This was our aim, to have control over the game, to avoid the transition, and to be calm in ball possession, not to make a yo-yo aggressive game out of it, whereas duel after duel. And for this, you have to keep the ball, you have to move the ball, you have to show composure, and this is exactly what the players have done fantastic. And this is why, from my point of view, I think it was a very good performance and deserved win as well, under the circumstances of the season, which is under the circumstances which we have from the squad. Very happy to have Johnny Rowe back. Lungi will be back in training next week. Farsi will be back in the squad. He missed the squad because of a very, very positive reason. I haven't checked my mobile phone. Maybe he already got his baby, or he will get it today, later, or tomorrow. So fingers crossed everything goes well for him and his wife and the baby as well. We are, to be totally honest, quite exhausted after this week altogether. A fantastic week with 3 top performances, 7 points, and get a couple of days off. But the truth is as well, we can't wait for the home game at Carrow Road next Saturday after the experience which we had and after the performances which the players have shown now in these away games. We can't wait for this atmosphere to feel it, to hear it, to embrace it, to play at home against Bristol in a week. But for now, we have to make sure that we recover.
I think you mentioned it earlier, but consistency across the week, 7 points from Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday away, and this game. As we've seen, results are sort of fluctuating. Teams in and around you are winning one, losing one. That consistency is so important, isn't it? When you've got a target and you're aiming for it, it's almost the most important attribute for a team to have, consistency in this final stretch of the season.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people speak about crunch time. If you see the results, what happened in recent weeks, it's huge to consistently pick up points at this stage of the season. We now got, after the international break, 10 out of 5 top. But not only the points, the performances were very, very good as well. All of the wins and points were deserved, which the players collected. And now we get the one or other player back as well. Every win and wins in the championship are super, super difficult, especially at this stage of the season, even more difficult. Every win gives more belief, more confidence. And I said this a few times, where we come from with 17th in November, where a lot of people didn't believe in us, didn't trust us, to show that they are wrong, that we always believed, gelled this group together. And these are stories in football which I love, which everyone who loves football loves. And we keep going. Like I said before, it makes sense to speak less, work more. I said this more often, and this is exactly what the players have done, and how they've done it, and how they are together. This is something special.
You mentioned it, but John Rowe's return, how good is it to see him back in the matchday squad today?
Yeah, obviously it was for everyone a big boost, and I'm super happy for him that his hard work paid off, that he is back a little bit earlier than we expected. And to be fair, if you've seen him today, he worked very hard defensively, was always in the right spot, supported Sam, the fullback, super good defensively, and offensively. He has shown again his quality, which he has. He is a threat, and now another full week of training. We hope that he can get maybe a little bit more minutes next weekend. And as I said, Lungi hopefully is back next week in training as well. Grant is not far away. We are quite confident that he can be back the week after. So the one or other comes back, which we need, which we really need. If you see the players which we have available at the minute, and this makes it so important that we get players back, and that the players who played now so many minutes get the chance to recover as well.
Yeah, and just with John specifically, I'm sure he is the type of character that would want to play constantly and want to play every minute. So do you have to kind of, and you spoke about there, manage him and manage his recovery, particularly at such an important stage of the season? And obviously you hope that you've got a few more games beyond the next 3 as well.
No, he is an intelligent man, a young man, yes, but intelligent. It's not difficult to manage him. I think he sees as well. The team played very well, won a lot of games without him. So it is not as easy as it seems. But again, we are super happy that he's back, and he will be as important as he was at the beginning of the season, and he was already important today for this team and football club for sure.
Well, when we spoke on Thursday, you said about Josh Sargent missed a couple of training sessions. He was obviously in a place to start today. How is his fitness? Where obviously well enough to start, but is that in a position now where again you need to manage that over the next few weeks?
No, fitness-wise, to be fair, I think it was top for him that he got now so many minutes and 90 minutes as well, and consistently trained. Apart from last week after the Sheffield game, this was not a fitness issue. He had a quad problem, and obviously this was fatigue. Big credit to our medic department. They assessed him 24 hours a day, to be fair, to make him match ready, and luckily they've done it, and luckily he was able to be on the pitch, worked hard, had his chance today again as well, and was able to play nearly the full 90 minutes.
And just a couple more from me, but as you said right at the beginning, it's now a 6-point gap from Hull in 7th. Obviously, they have a game in hand, but 3 games left. I mean, you're close now, aren't you? You're close to that objective. How important is it to, as a group of players, to kind of keep your foot on the gas from here?
Yeah, I have not a shadow of a doubt that this will be not the case, because we whole time said speak less, work more. Obviously, I prefer to have a gap of 6 points, and I'm the leader of this group rather than not and chasing. But we know it's not done. We know exactly we have to pick up more points to perform consistently on the level which we have done. And this is what we will do. Are we confident and have we belief for 100%? Is it done? No, it isn't. And this is what we know. But as I said, we look forward now to home games, especially at Carrow Road. We enjoy to be there, to have the atmosphere, to have our crowd behind us, where we had a difficult period with them as well. This football club is very united now, and this is what we felt, especially last home game, but what we will feel now, I'm quite sure, next Saturday as well. And
that was going to be my final question. You obviously had, I think, 1,500 fans here today. Do you feel like you've managed to turn them and everyone else into believers now? You spoke earlier about how obviously there's been a bit of turbulence throughout this season. Do you feel like everyone is sort of on the same page now?
Yeah. Are you now a believer? So of course it's our aim to change doubters into believers. Some needs longer, some needs less long. At the end of the day, our away support, to be fair, was always top class the whole season. Unfortunately, we didn't give them so many wins to cheer like we've done at home today. I'm happy for them as well that they will drive back with a smile on their face, and I think they can't wait as well to be at home at Carrow Road as well next week. And this is exactly where we will prepare us for.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.